Hello and welcome back to the channel with another video on the Audi S3. Today I'm going to take you through something that I said I wouldn't do because I want to keep it factory, and that is change the radio. I've changed it for a Bluetooth system. It's DAB, it doesn't have the normal radio antenna. Basically I wanted to keep the integrity of the car, keep it looking stock, but there's just no way you can do it in the 21st century without Bluetooth, Spotify, Amazon Music, you know, others are available. So let's get into it. This here is the system I've gone for. I've chosen a Bluetooth DAB radio. That's basically all it does. As you can see, it's a stubby, which makes it fit even better. I'll flash up the product number now. Basically, I had to rewire the whole thing. So everything that you see here is new, apart from these two plugs here, which I had to take the yellow plug out of there, the yellow pin, because all you've got in there is the live and the ground, I believe, which goes straight to the radio there. This here isn't a bodge job. This is just, I've just covered another one of them, which was a single there. When it comes to a live switch, I've done a very rudimentary wire to the fuse box and just used a 7.5, which is only coming on when the ignition's on, to give me a live switch. Other than that, everybody has problems with wiring these in because they want to keep the factory Bose system, which is a very complicated thought when you go to do it. So basically, if I just run through what I did, and I'll show you it working basically. So in here we've got, and whether you can see that, we've got starting left here at the top. We've got top left is, top left is a single yellow, that is front left. Okay, the two yellows you can see there on the right, that's front right. Two blues you can see there, rear left, and the single red there, I do believe it's red and green, that is the rear right. Now the subwoofer works off, let's get rid of that. Right. The subwoofer works off, if you notice, there's two on the right, front right, and there's two on the left, rear left, there. And that's pulling power to the sub, there. So they're your positives. The negative for each and every speaker is this big red and brown one right in the middle. Yeah, so that needs to go to the negative to every single speaker, which I've done here. So there's your red and brown wire, and that is all four negatives going to that brown wire. Then you've got front left, which is going to the front left speaker wire of the radio. You've got front right, which also has the subwoofer wire. Rear left, which also has a subwoofer wire, and rear right. Now I've used Wagos. They're cheap, they're on Amazon, they're rated to 300 volts. Sorry, each one's rated differently. So the small ones are 300 volts, and this large one here and this one here is 450. So the car runs at 12 volts, so I'm not worried about that. And they grip, and when I say they grip, I mean you can pull on that and that's not going anywhere. this plug isn't being used for anything now. I'm pretty sure these are for the CD interchanger and any other systems that ran with the car. This plug, these three wires here, the brown and grey, and the grey don't get used. This is the only thing that's been used. For reference, for this wire, I do believe I plugged it into fuse number 5. So obviously, if you're going to do this, test it. Make sure that is live when the ignition's on. This radio harness came with the radio. I did buy on eBay, I think it was called in-car products. If you can see here, these didn't come in use. I didn't need any of it. This radio doesn't have a normal radio function. I found this to be too powerful, putting too much power to the rear speakers and sub. Also, what I didn't know was the front right and rear left was pulling power to the sub, so I was losing half the sub by using this. And obviously the speaker wires and stuff I've just plumbed straight from the radio itself. I'll put the link up for these. I bought a pack which gives you 5 of each. They're really good. All you do is you just, if I can show you on here, is you just lift it up and then click it down, and that's in, and that's your connection there, and that's it. Simple as that. Let me show you how it is all in. Now, this unit did come with a security sleeve there, so when you push it in, it clicks, and that can't be removed without the keys there, which you just slide in the side till you hear a click. Same as the factory ones, really. And then you've got this that only goes on one way, which is that way, and that just finds the holes there. And there we have it. Let's turn the ignition on and show you the functions of the radio. Let's turn demo off and beep off. Now if we go source, what I did do is I ran the DAB radio aerial, which came with the radio but didn't come with the radio. You've got a tab here which can be put onto a painted surface, but it has to be touching the bodywork of the car, bare metal. So it can be painted, but it has to be touching, and then the rest is up there. As you can hear, that's working fine. It's just picked up the signal for a DAB station there, center force. So
sending shots to the dad on this one.
as you can hear, that's in the rear there.
To the Mr. Nouveau as well.
Just turn that down. So I ran that having the door open. You take the rubber off, and then this will unclip all the way down, and I used, when you go behind here, it comes through here, through a hole there, and then goes underneath and then behind the radio. The only thing I can say, I'm not sure if it's something I've done, but when I open the door I lose DAB. It just drops out for some reason, but it only happens if the radio station's weak. So if I find something that's strong, like BBC One or something like that.
Oh, I have lots.
So that's BBC Asian Net.
By the way, just a
If I
reminder
open the
that
door,
at 2 o'clock it will be a chilled back one. Don't know about you, but
it stays
I'm
on.
kind of in the mood for some nice,
So
easy going.
a bit odd, but
a few slow jams.
yeah. So the one thing I'm disappointed
chilled
with,
back
let me turn this
music.
down. The one thing I'm disappointed with is I don't think I can change the colour of the radio, and unfortunately that doesn't match the clocks. But you know, for the sake of having Bluetooth in a car, hands-free, I can use this to skip tracks on the Bluetooth. So it also has a USB slot there which lights up, quite nice, and the aux in there. You've got a call function, so it's a built-in Bluetooth mic. I do believe that's the mic there, if you can see that. So yeah, that is it. It's in, kept the whole factory function of the speakers, which I'm really happy with, and the subwoofer, which I'm even more happy with, and it sounds awesome. It's not too loud, not too powerful for the stereo, for the car, and all the wires are tucked and very nice, very neat. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped some people. I do see a lot of searches on the forums of people trying to keep their factory Bose system. I was the same, I was that person. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find any information, even with the harness that I bought that I didn't use. They said I would keep the factory rear output. It didn't happen. It didn't give me anything. I'm not slagging the company off. I just think maybe it was the wrong product. So yeah, give us a thumbs up, give me a like if you enjoyed the video, if it helped. Drop a comment below if there's anything I missed, if there's anything you'd like to add, or if you can see I've done anything wrong, please. I'll appreciate the feedback. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Head over to the channel to see more videos. I do all kinds of things on the channel, and this will be an ongoing project, so keep up to date with the S3. Click that bell icon, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.